Hey everybody, welcome to week 5 of the course here, marketing course. Last week, so 4 weeks down, you have 1 week to go here. So step closer. All of you have been, you're all been doing this quite a while now because we're in the upper level courses here. So, but anyway, got our scenery here. A little bit of a motivation for you or inspiration. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. So, and I try to. Some of you, I mean, you don't need inspiration or motivation. Things work for you, but then some of you need a little extra boost or help or these little things. I get a lot of positive feedback from a lot of students on this, so that's why I do these, just to kind of help keep you motivated or inspired or whatever the case is. So, but the thing about today versus tomorrow, sometimes we have a tendency to put things off or, okay, I'll do it tomorrow type thing, and that's what you got to get past. So, um, the other thing here, I found this is an old quote I found years ago. I've always liked it. Um, I kind of use it as an analogy type thing. I don't know if you can read it or not here, but it's every morning in Africa, a gazelle wakes up. It knows it must run faster than the fastest lion or it will be killed. Every morning a lion wakes up. It knows it must outrun the slowest gazelle or it will starve to death. It doesn't matter where you're. It doesn't matter whether you're a lion or a gazelle. When the sun comes up, you better be running. And I think that just applies to us and life in general. It doesn't matter who we are, what we are, where we came from, or any of that. When we get up every day, we got to get going, or negative will happen. And so again, keep those negatives out of your life, and just drive on. So um, as far as the course here, all of you been doing real good, very good in the discussions. This is an unusual class in that everybody seems to be in there, so that's good. Um, Upcoming week here, you got I think two, or let me see here. You got 3 chapters. You got chapter get up there. You got 16 media planning analysis, 17 measuring uh, effectiveness, and promotions overrides. And so all these, of course, they interact and everything. But media analysis, one of the things I'll share back from my pizza days. I'll bring this over here. Marketing, and if it's something you want to get into as a career, it's fascinating. Now, this is old, 2003, but I used to do calendars, and of course, the company did calendars too, and you mark things that you're doing, whether there's TV offers or mailers or different things, and so you had all these different things. But measuring or knowing what works, one of the things we always knew, and I think it still works, it's still the same today, is understanding what works, what doesn't work. So things like called advos, those now today there's also social media. So there's no social media in here on these different types of marketing vehicles. But here, advo, that's the junk mail you get in the mail. You get the big flyer type thing, newspaper type thing in your mailbox. Um, you might get something in the mail from a local pizza shop. Like in this case, I'm using a pizza. So there's different types of things you can use, postcards that the store send out or that the company sends out. Uh, the door hangers, they're things stuck on your door. Uh, but anyway, you're able to gauge what works, what doesn't work, and when it works by knowing when they're putting it out, and then what the sales reflects. So like this little example here, we got Advil. So every time Advil went out, which is usually every 2 weeks or once a month, and it was always planned around the pay periods, knowing when pay periods are happening, you see the spike in sales. The sales go up a little bit. Also, so I mean, as you, as I, you here again, just continue. So that was one thing that worked. And if you didn't do Advil, your sales were lower. And so it was kind of a necessity, even though it was spending money. And and if you're a small business, you might be spending money you don't have. But to stay competitive, you have to market. And that's one of the things about marketing. And that's why it's always such a competitive environment. Um, So anyway, so I'm just, just as an example there. So you see different sales level, different weeks and everything, and when you do the advos, the sales do a spike. So that's all. I just wanted to kind of share it as an example. And like today, I'm sure there's with the social media included in there also. There's ways to gauge and all that stuff. So, and that's what this class is about. So, in these chapters. So there you go. Otherwise, the homework's good. This upcoming week, you got the quiz, you got the exam. Also, please do the eval. Let us know if there's anything needs fixing, or it's just right, or whatever the case is. So positive or negative. Input. So we do make changes based on the input from the students. With that, yeah. So that's it. Okay. Otherwise, I'll leave you with this. Last one of these for this course. I may or may not see you in the next course, depending on what you're taking and what I'm teaching. So, otherwise, only other thing is my test question this week. So you all know about the grandkids, the 4-year-old and the 6-month-old. So let me know what's going on there. And otherwise, I'll let you go. Have a good week. If you got any questions, get in touch. And I'll see you in the next course or down the road somewhere. So that'll do it. Take care, everybody. Bye.